Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AB, and today I thought I'd do a little different take on doing a Scream 6 review video by doing a tier list of all the other Scream movies, including Scream 6. And once I get to Scream 6, I will be giving you guys my thoughts on the movie, because me and my boy General, we went to the movie theater and we saw Scream 6 together. And we also recently, while I was staying the night at his house the other day, binge watched the first 4 Scream movies, and he did see Scream 5 sort of recently. And so did I, so we all got our notes as of recently, so we all know what we're talking about, so I thought this would be the ultimate Scream video. So without further ado, let's get into this. Let's start off by tiering Scream 1996. And a little note, spoiler alert is now in effect. Okay, back to what I was saying. We are going to be tiering Scream 1996 first. Also going to be giving you guys a little bit of fun facts about the movie. You see Drew Barrymore on the cover of Scream because she was originally, fun fact, was supposed to be playing Sidney Prescott. She was supposed to be the final girl. But last minute at production, she decided not to be Sidney, but she wanted to be the opening kill scene. And she did a tremendous job at acting that. This started the whole slasher whodunit horror movies for teens, because literally the following year, I Know What You Did Last Summer came out. And in my opinion, the first one's good, not my favorite movie. And I did see I Know What You Did Last Summer Part 2, and Jack Black was in it as like a stoner character, and I thought Jack Black was just really funny. And I thought it was like, he was a piece of resistance in that really goofy movie. And I did like the new setting in that movie, but that's neither here nor there. We're talking about Scream, so where would I put it? Obviously, S tier. Okay, up next we got Scream 2, and a little fun fact about Scream 2, right after everyone saw the success of Scream, the first one, all the Hollywood actors wanted to join in. So we also had Freddie Prinze Jr., I think. I mean, he was in I Know What You Did Last Summer, but I think he was in Scream 2 as well. I'm not sure. Hold on, let me do some fact checking. Oh, crap. No, he was not in Scream 2. Oh, Freddie Prinze Jr. was not in Scream 2, my bad. Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith was in that movie. She was one of the opening kill scenes, because there was 2 kills in that movie for the opening scene. Have to give this A tier. Now, a little background about Scream and Scream 2. The killers in Scream 1 were Billy Loomis and Stu Macher, and Stu Macher is played by Matthew Lillard. If we know anything about Matthew Lillard, he always understands his assignment, and he's a tremendous actor. I mean, he played Shaggy, he played Stu, and he's going to be playing Purple Guy in the FNAF movie, which is being done by Blumhouse, and I cannot wait for that movie. It's still being worked on right now, I believe. And Scream 2 was Mickey, some guy who was in Randy's film club, and Randy was in Scream 1. And unfortunately, he got killed off in Scream 2. And Mickey was in the film club he was in. And the other killer was Nancy Loomis, and she was really the mastermind behind all of it, because Scream 2 was a good setup for revenge, since the final girl, Sydney, killed Billy in the first movie. And why Scream 2 is not an S tier movie for me, because there's something I don't understand about Scream 2. Why did Nancy Loomis suddenly give a crap about her son dying? Because in the first movie, Sydney's mom was accordingly, she was basically the village bicycle. Everyone's taking a ride on her. But, oh my god, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that, but, and she got Billy's dad to cheat on Billy's mom with Sydney's mom, and Nancy left. So I'm wondering why is Nancy suddenly giving a crap about her son, especially since he did some effed up crap. It just didn't. It's still a good movie. It's A tier for me. And Scream 3, I am afraid I'm gonna have to give that C tier. Now, I know you guys are probably gonna get mad at me in the comment section, but in this movie, there was only one killer. He had no partner. It was Roman Bridger, and he was Sidney Prescott's half-brother. And apparently in this movie, it revealed that Sidney's mother was a Hollywood actress who changed her name and had a son at the time, abandoned him, and ran off to Woodsboro to have a family, and she had Sidney. And basically, Roman was mad that his mother basically accepted Sidney but would never accept Roman. So He plotted revenge and got Billy Loomis and Stu Macher involved. And turns out it wasn't really Billy Loomis or Stu Macher, to my knowledge, that did the killing of Sidney's mother. It was Roman himself. And honestly, just the twist that, oh, it's your half-brother and all that. Sorry, it was just, I mean, I guess to a lot of people it worked for them, but for me it kind of came off as cringe. Like, it's a horror movie plot twist that I could think of if that movie never existed, but I guess that's art. So, Scream 4. I'm gonna have to give that D tier. You wanna know why? Because this was, okay. The one good thing I do have to say about the movie is that they did bring back the main characters and stuff, and it wasn't really a remake, but it was their way of making a remake, since the Scream movies basically also mock horror movies, and it's a really good concept about the Scream series, which is why I think, in my personal opinion, that all the Scream movies, the whole series, is just a perfect franchise. And here's why, because even though I am putting these in, like, different tiers and all that, they're still good in their own way. Like, they're not, like, bad like most of the Nightmare on Elm Street films, or the Friday the 13th shit, or the Saw series. These are actually good in their own way, but these are just my opinions of how I rank them. It doesn't mean that I think they're bad, it's just how I rank them. But just wanted to get that disclosed. The killers in that movie were Jill Roberts and Charlie Walker. And Jill Roberts is the cousin of Sidney Prescott, and she was jealous that Sidney was getting all this attention from being a survivor of Ghostface and getting all these sequels on her. She wanted some attention, so she decides to cause another massacre in Woodsboro and wants to kill Sidney. And then she kills her partner, Charlie Walker, for some reason, because she wants the spotlight. And Jill Roberts is played by, I think her name is Emma Roberts. Yeah, and she did a good job at acting, but, I don't know. I liked the Scream 3 twist better than Scream 4. And plus, it was kind of obvious because, you see Jill disappear a lot. And you see that Charlie, to me, Charlie just didn't seem all there. Like, he definitely looked like a psychopath to me, so I predicted them. In Scream 5, with the killers being Richie and Amber. Believe it or not, I'm gonna give this a B tier, because, this was actually a really good movie, even though I did have quite a bit of complaints about this movie. I have to say this movie was actually good. Like, really good. Like, it's its own take on the legacy sequels that they did with, like Halloween, Candyman, and all that, but, and I need to make a little comment that I sort of made a theory about, Scream 5, how they actually retcon stuff, because they never really mentioned any of the other previous movies up until Scream 6. So, my theory was wrong, everything is canon, and they're still just doing this to sort of mock the horror genre, but still be a part of the horror genre. So I keep forgetting that, because up until I watched Scream 5, I only watched the first Scream once, and I haven't seen the other films a lot. I've seen Scream once for sure, and I think I've seen them each once. It's just been a really long time since I've seen any Scream movies. Now, we're getting to Scream 6. Now, before I rank this, I gotta give you guys the review part. Here I got my notes, of course. So, we got basically the core four as Chad from Scream 5, who surprisingly survived, because I didn't really pay attention in Scream 5 that he survived. And he calls Sam, Tara, Mindy, and him the core four, because they are the survivors from the Legacy sequel. And spoiler alert, they survive in this. And we got a whole cast here with Quinn, Annika, Ethan, Kirby Reed, who is another Legacy character, along with Gale Weathers. And Kirby Reed is actually from Scream 4. And I don't remember if they even said that Kirby was alive in Scream 4. I think they sort of decided to retcon that, because, I mean, it worked because they never really mentioned whether she was alive or dead. They just made you think she was dead, I guess. But Kirby returned. And we got Wayne Bailey, who is the new cop in this. And Kirby's actually a cop in here too. And we also got Jason Carvey and Greg. So, I think Jason was played by Henry Valor. He played Flash in Tom Holland's Spider-Man trilogy, and it basically opened with him killing his teacher in a Ghostface mask because he complained that she gave him a C- on paper, and he came and returned to his roommate Greg. And the real killer, who I think was working with Jason and Greg, since they were all in cahoots with the killer breaks into their house and kills Greg, puts him in the fridge, and then butchers Jason. And that's how the movie opens. And it was a pretty good opening. This movie had 77% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 61% on Metacritic, and 90% of the audience liked the film, and I did too. And it was released on March 10th, 2023, so yes, I'm a little late. Okay, I'm really late with this video. And the director was the one who, I think the director was the same as Scream 5, Matt Bettinelli Olpin. I can't pronounce his last name, so please don't get mad at me for not pronouncing the name right. And it got $116 million in the box office, so this was a really good film. Now, Sidney Prescott, played by Neve Campbell,
I'm trying to not pronounce names right.
She did not return because Sidney Prescott, her character, was in hiding after 2022's murders. And also, Neve Campbell was not pleased with the deal that they gave her to return. And honestly, she also did make a comment that I read on an article that she regretted coming back to Scream 5. But Gale Weathers, played by Courtney Cox, is back. So, long live the MILF! Woo! So, the movie in the rules of this movie, it makes you think that the exact opposite from the previous film was going to happen. And honestly, that was kind of true. I'm going to explain on that. We had some more killings in this movie, and then it leads us up to finding out that we're not dealing with a Ghostface cult like I thought whenever I did that trailer reaction. We are just dealing with 3 killers, because we got Wayne Bailey, who is the head of it all, and we also got Quinn and Ethan, who are siblings. And here's the plot twist. They were related to Richie. Wayne was Richie's dad. Quinn and Ethan were his brother and sister. And they wanted to avenge him by finishing the movie he started. And they wanted to get revenge by killing Sam and Terry. Now, they did pull off a Scream 2 here where it was family members for revenge. So I guess they did that callback. And believe it or not, I got a little funny story here. I actually thought it was Kirby for once because maybe they were going to do something really different and make a character who was a survivor from the other movies go mad. And they actually made it seem like it was going to be her because I thought she trapped them all in the old abandoned movie theater, which is the Ghostface shrine that you see in the trailer. But turns out it was Wayne, Quinn, and Ethan. And they also make you think Quinn died in the movie when she really didn't. And they didn't really explicitly show her death. They just showed her fake body being killed. Or that was really her body, but she was covered in fake blood and prosthetics and crap. They went all out in this movie. And it was a whole new different setting with it being in New York City. Which I did like. I liked the setting. But my main complaint was that it was a very big, slow-burning film. Like, it was slow-paced. And that's the one complaint me and my best friend General had. And General's going to be joining me here with his thoughts on the movie. So, without further ado, let's hear what General has to say about the movie.
This is General. I'm going to give my short synopsis of Scream 6, as well as a quick Scream movie ranking list. Scream 6 was a great plot twist with the family cult of killers, and Richie's character looked way more superior than before. Overall slashing good time, slow points sometimes though. Wouldn't say it's my top scaring movie. I don't have a huge list, so we'll go top 3. Number 3, Scream 5, Amber and Richie were quite interesting. Number 2, Scream 3, Roman being a solo killer, as well as Sidney's half-brother, is crazy. Number 1, Scream 1, Billy and Stu are obviously the foundation. That's all. Here's the movie guy, Abe.
Thank you, General, for your thoughts on the movie. So, now back to tiering this thing. Believe it or not, I'm gonna have to give it an A tier. Because I did find it better than Scream 5. So, basically, this is all, I have to say about the Scream series. Now, I did also have to note that Gale Weathers did not die, so thank the Lord, the MILF survived. Woo! Hard to say if she's going to survive for Scream 7, because the directors did express that they wanted to continue making more Scream movies. And I do have a prediction, believe it or not, about who's going to be the next killer in Scream 7, even though it is not confirmed that this is going to happen. The movie, I mean. I think it's going to be Sam and Tara's mom, because in the movie it also described how Sam and Tara are completely cut off from their mom because Sam was cut off by her mother for telling Tara that she's related to Billy Loomis. Tara cut off her mom for not talking to Sam. So they completely distanced themselves from their mother, and I think it's going to drive their mom insane. And surprise, she's going to be one of the killers, maybe the only killer if they decide to pull a Scream 3 with Scream 7. Holy crap, this is becoming like their own Universal stab movies. Oh my god, it's turning into that. Should have seen this coming, but that's just movies. So, those are my thoughts on the movie. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and please subscribe for more videos and more content on my channel. This has been AB out. Peace! Hey guys, what's going on? I just got done downloading some stuff so I can edit my Scream tier list video here / review. Just also wanted to give you guys a little announcement that this summer, possibly, I am going to New York City. And with my luck, I will hopefully have a really good vlog for you guys coming out then. Because I've only made 2 vlogs so far, and honestly, to be fair, I'm not really much of a vlog guy. I only do them for, like, occasions and all that, but just want to let you know there's going to be a New York City vlog trip, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. So, Big Apple, here we come.